You
If
did
you're
it, you
hearing
think?
the snow, probably, maybe.
Hey. Hey, everybody.
What's up?
If you can see or hear us, welcome to the stream. We did it.
What did we do?
We're here. We did the stream. We're doing the stream right now.
Yay, we did it.
We did it. Pikachu is here.
It's a mighty accomplishment.
It's after the near farcical failures I had last week, I would say it's an accomplishment.
What happened last week?
Everyone is aware by now, but I made a big mistake last week Wednesday, Rich.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay.
I made a big mistake. Where's Biscuit? We when we film episodes here.
Yeah.
And this is across the board for most of our shows. There's no one really behind the camera.
I know.
And so usually what I do when I film myself is I have you sit in my seat. I get the focus about right because, we both sit differently. And so, the focus is never 100% right. But then I sit down and say, it looks all right, right? But I got this new camera that has a follow face autofocus feature, you see. And for our last review, I used it and it worked great. It followed my face. I was in focus all the time, right? For some reason, when I recorded myself for the God of War review, autofocus decided to say, fuck you to everything.
Maybe it's not such a great option after all.
Oh, I learned that lesson, Rich. I went right ahead and learned that lesson. And so all of the footage was unusable, which is a real shame because I thought we had a fantastic discussion about God of War.
It was good. It was a good discussion.
I really enjoyed our discussion. So I was feeling a little down in the dumps. Talked to you about it, and we said, we'll just go back to the cartoons. Everything will be fine. And so then
I wasn't really happy about it because I know they hate the cartoons. It's like,
right.
What the fuck are you going to do?
Exactly. That was the thing.
Either at the time look like options, but you do animated that everybody hates with little sprite art, or we use the footage of you out of focus, which
it was so out of focus you wouldn't have liked it, right? So then I spend
even a little out of focus
is fine, but here's the thing: if it's a little out of focus, you can fix stuff. Put a little sharpening thing on it, put a little haze on it. Like you can kind of fix it so that you hide the out of focusness.
Okay.
Right? But it was so bad out of focus that it was unusable.
Yeah.
And so then I spend Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday editing the audio, which is how I do the animated episodes. I just listen to the audio and cut it up that way. Then later put in the little cartoons in the appropriate gameplay footage.
Right.
No problem. Everything's going right. But that's, 2.5 days of work. And then I'm talking with Lisa about it and still a little down in the dumps. And she and she goes, instead of the cartoons, why don't you just film Biscuit for 30 minutes and just put footage of Biscuit over the entire audio track? I was like, that's pretty funny. That is a pretty funny idea, hon. And so I call you up and I was like, Rich, what do you think of this idea of just putting cat footage over us talking? And you came up with
just put him in your chair. Just put him in your chair.
You came up with a brilliant solution, by the way.
Thank you.
It was. I'm going to call it a group effort. It was a little bit of me, a little bit of Lisa, a little bit of you.
When it come up without Lisa suggesting just using footage of Biscuit.
Exactly. Well, and so that's the thing. It was, and so then as soon as you said that, just put Biscuit in your chair and cut to Biscuit, I was like, that is so hilarious. So then I run my ass over here Sunday night, pick up a chair, pick up the backdrop, pick up all the stuff, bring it home and film Biscuit.
Yeah.
But here's the bad part and why the episode isn't done until today. Is because I had to re-edit from scratch. All those edits to the audio only didn't translate to the video edit.
Oh.
So I had to start all the way from the beginning again.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry. Can you just hit a switch that turns the video back on, Jack?
Wouldn't that have been great? Wouldn't that have been just great?
I don't know how things work.
It would have been great, but my particular workflow didn't work out like that. So then, get it all edited, pretty happy with it. It was actually done really early Tuesday morning. And so then, export, upload, and after I upload it, as I always make a habit to do, I watch the video, and it was uploaded yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Start watching the video, and there is a horrifying audio glitch.
What was the audio glitch?
You know that part where we talk about the Baldur fight?
Yeah.
And then I cut to like the audio of the Baldur fight and talk about the health regeneration and all that, right? For some reason, it actually it was a really interesting audio glitch. It started like picking up random audio snippets from earlier in the timeline, and so you and I would just be like, "So what's the problem with that?" Hey, Rich, what's good? What's good? And for the entirety of that gameplay footage, the audio glitched out, and then it went back to normal after that.
Is the problem with the upload, or?
Well, that was the question. So then, so I go to the video, and the video has the same glitch. Oh, shit, it must have messed up on the export.
Yeah.
So I go back and do the export again. And to export, it takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it's a long video. I do the export again, have the same glitch. But in the timeline, everything plays perfectly.
Huh.
Exactly. And so then it's just like, what is happening? So then I try to, nudge the audio a little bit. Maybe add a fade out. Just trick it into working, right?
Yeah, okay.
Because it's one of those things where it's like there's no logical reason why it's doing this. In the encode, when it's encoding to H.246 or whatever, it hits a snag and then freaks out. And so it's like, oh, maybe I can nudge it. And it didn't work. And so I just started exporting like the 30 seconds that was broken, and it kept being broken. What the fuck is happening, right?
Yeah.
I never figured out what was wrong. What I did was, normally what I do is I send my timeline over to Media Encoder, which is a separate program that just encodes and sends it off. This time I exported in Premiere only, which is fine, except for you have to keep Premiere open. The whole idea about Media Encoder is that you can do stuff in Premiere while Media Encoder works.
Okay.
So I exported in Premiere and everything worked fine. I still don't know why it freaked out. But basically, that ate up the entirety of yesterday. The video could have been up yesterday.
So what you're doing is you're anti-plugging media uploader.
Media encoder.
Media encoder.
What I'm saying
you're
is
giving them reverse plugs.
What I'm saying is the Adobe Suite has some bugs, but any piece of software
Jack,
does. What?
That sounds like a lot of hard work and effort to get this episode.
It was very difficult, but I think it's a great episode.
What are next?
What are we doing? Oh, that's right. We got to figure out
what are next.
What are next? What are next? We do need to figure out what we're going to do next. We do need to figure out what we're going to do next. Let's get that Pikachu up, man. I don't know what we're going to do next. You know what we're going to do next? We're going to get our set figured out.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Shit, that's loud.
Did you hit a button?
What?
You hit a button.
Well, yeah, I started it. I started it, man. Just film it on your phone next time. I have a solution, by the way. So the other thing with the focus is I spent a lot of time figuring out a dummy-proof solution.
Uh-huh.
So I have a solution that unless I physically move something on the lens, everything will be fine for next time.
Okay.
So hopefully my dummy solution... Alright, start from the beginning. In easy mode, you can
Don't use autofocus. I think that's a fine suggestion.
First of all, that is a fine suggestion. Like I said, the reason I use autofocus is because when I use you to focus, it's still slightly off. It's not necessarily I'm a different height than you. We just sit differently, right? So it's just not perfect. But I figured out a solution, Rich.
Okay.
I got me a thing on a stand as a focus mount that I can just put on my chair exactly where I sit. I got an app on my phone so I can actually look at the shot while I'm sitting there. It's my camera's Wi-Fi enabled, so everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. So you want to start in easy mode? No. How loud is this for you guys? This is pretty loud for us. Detective Pikachu.
You can't teach Rich to point the camera at your face? Look, I am talent. Okay?
There's in front of the screen and behind the screen. You know what I'm saying? Rich is the face. I'm supposed to be the whiz behind.
Pika! A terrible dream again.
When I don't want Rich has such an important job here at Red Letter Media. I don't want to waste any of his precious brain cells with knowing how a camera works.
Okay. So people can't understand Pikachu, but he can think he can think normally.
Well, we're hearing this in Pika, you know.
But when he tries to talk to other people,
He says Pika Pika
they
Pika.
just hear Pika Pika.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Okay. Oh my god. Just a horrible garbage monster in the sewer. This is what Pokemon would really be like, is just horrible monsters everywhere. Oh, do I do something? No, not yet. Okay. I don't. Somebody has to do the boobery. Exactly. Exactly. So, like, what you think to yourself, what do you want from Rich? Do you want him on camera, or do you want him futzing around behind the scenes? The answer is quite obvious.
With his friends and coworkers.
Tim Goodman.
Let's see. The Baker Detective Agency.
Right. Turn the game volume down. It's too loud. Okay.
What is this?
I'm on it.
You're on.
How's that? God damn these Pokemons. They're a nuisance. Someone should really exterminate them. This is the prequel. This is why they decided to start fighting them for money. Making them fight for money. Is because, like, they're just assholes.
It's not much different than like a squirrel in a city park.
Well, he just jumped on a dude. Nope.
Pikachu, you're stretching out my ears. Would you let me go?
That was you talking?
Could have been more gentle, setting me down.
Sorry?
Huh?
Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
The detective hat is his trademark.
Is everything all right with you? Just talking to yourself?
What? Wait. She didn't understand him?
I get it.
So,
You
it
get-
seems that you're the only
The
one
kid
who
understands the
understands
Pikachu.
what I'm
I get
saying.
it.
Great.
That's impossible.
I don't really know what's going on, but you can understand me, so all right.
What are you talking about? Oh, the Apom, Pikachu, the necklace.
Let's follow him. Are you ready? We can't just stand here while these ladies are in trouble.
Wait, hold on
He's a
second.
good guy.
Remember, I walked through Grant Park in Chicago and just stopped like a nearby hot dog place, and I had just a bag of French fries.
Yeah.
Just walking through Grant Park, an army of fucking squirrels and pigeons just following me. Like I thought they were going to mug me and take the fries.
Because
Yeah.
if they understood that concept, they absolutely would. Okay. What? You got something to do? What do you want? Who do you want to be, Pikachu or the kid?
I don't give a shit. oh, we're supposed to read.
I'll be the
this.
kid. You be the Pikachu.
I thought they had actual audio.
Well, they did, but now we're reading.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say, hey, yeah, but this seems more important, and I got here early, so I should be able to make an appointment.
There's some place you needs to stop off at. I can show you the ways later. Okay, come on. Let's get these guys and get the necklace back.
Oh, gee willikers. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, wait, can I...
I was not prepared for this.
Okay.
Leave this child to me. I'm counting on you for the necklace. What do you mean, leave this child to me? Oh. Okay. All right, here we go. We're moving. Nope, all right. You were not prepared for this?
No.
This is supposed to be kind of Phoenix Wrighty, you know, kind of
Okay.
I guess. Oh shit! Oh shit! I had to do something. What? Try again. Yeah, you can't hit shit, monkey. Oh. Settle down, Pikachu.
It's a good thing there what I ate. Hey, oh yeah.
Even with all the ketchup.
I've got a hot dog or something.
Quick time events.
Stop right there. Give back that necklace.
Yeah, I don't know how much voices we'll be doing because there is occasional voice work.
Oh, they're quick. And now they run for higher ground. Wow, they're going all out, aren't they? Let's use that.
Shit, this is intense. That music is over the top.
All right, let's raise it up. Don't worry about me. Hurry and go get that necklace.
No, I can't do that.
Come on, let me do some detecting.
Jack, I don't know about the story to gameplay ratio here, Jack.
So far, we haven't done much detecting, man. Stop this game, please. Nope, not yet. Here, oh, nope. Nope. Am I? Nope.
Yep, looks like this is gone. But they sure made a mess of things. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Hard to believe that Pokemon could run amok like that in the heart of the city. Yeah, gee willikers.
Yeah, well, you know, you shove us in balls. I mean, they're just rebelling, man. I mean, what the fuck do you expect? I thought slavery was outlawed, like a century ago, man.
We're sentient beings.
We're sentient beings here. We got thoughts and feelings. So yeah, we're going on a riot.
Viva la Pokemon! Viva la freedom! I would love it if that was the backstory to a Pokemon game. It's just like, Pokemon are sick of your shit, man. They're sick of it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I missed some dialogue there because you're a little bit quick on the button there, pal. We'll figure out where the APOM that thing went in no time. Pal.
What? You can do that? A Pikachu?
What, you doubt me? Look, I'm a fucking talking cat thing. I just tell these ladies here that they can relax, because we're like, hit the button. We're gonna get that necklace back or something.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Don't worry, because we're going to get that necklace back for you. Oh, that's right, because I'm your interpreter.
Okay.
Because I can understand you. I get it. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, sir.
In that case, let's get right on to the investigation there.
What exactly will we do to investigate?
You look for fucking clues, you dumb shit.
Have you never looked for something before?
You got a fucking brain in there, kid? You talk to somebody. Jesus Christ.
In your entire life, you've never looked for a thing, is what you're saying to me. Like you get hungry and food just appears in front of you? All right, we got to interview witnesses, ask the people around. Okay, got it. All right.
You got a pen and a notebook there?
Oh, I always carry a pen and a notebook with me.
Why? I mean, just randomly? I've got a surprise, really. I mean,
always.
How many people carry around notebooks and pens and papers? It's not like normal people just expect to suddenly be a detective.
Well, what if I want to write something?
Oh, geez, you're a writer? Oh, my God.
No, like a thought or an idea or directions to my favorite hot dog stand.
That's some pansy shit there, kid. Just write down the shit that the people say. I don't know.
Okay, got it.
You can create your own unique case list.
Okay, got it. Necklace. It belongs to the girl, but an APOM took it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna talk to the girl. Think you can find it? Oh, well, you're no help. I wonder if she's gonna tell us anything about this giant APOM tail print on the thing here. Yes? About the APOM.
Sean says,
Yeah.
I was so happy you gave Biscuit proper credit in the credits.
I did.
That's just professional.
That's professional. I did waver. I did waver on whether or not to give Biscuit proper credit, and I also wavered on whether or not I would give an explanation before.
Yeah. Nah, that's a good way of not explaining it before.
I figured that was the right
Yeah.
call. I did try that. Like I tried a little like Jack messed up his footage, so here's Biscuit, and it wasn't as
It would have
funny.
ruined the joke.
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to try some stuff out because you're not sure what's going to work. And then it was like wrestling on whether or not I start with that wide. I start with that wide of you just sitting while I'm getting the cameras all ready.
Yeah.
And I think that just helps set it up. So, Biscuit flew right over my head.
All right, so are we reading this or not?
Nah, I'm just kind of going fast here.
All right.
This is our first case. I'm not going to really worry about the APOMs.
I didn't know if we're going full-on voices here.
Well, it doesn't seem to be a lot happening yet, but... Oh, end conversation. So, okay. Okay.
Leftover B-Cake says, it sounded like Jack wanted God of War to be more of a parenting simulator. We already had that. The game is called Who's Your Daddy? Also, Jack, Taco Bell doesn't sell cheeseburgers. Just an FYI.
I know they don't sell cheeseburgers, but my point was, what if one day Taco Bell had a cheeseburger on their menu, and then you ordered the cheeseburger and then say, what are you, an idiot? That was my point with the Taco Bell thing.
But nobody, in the analogy, or in God of War, neither of these people were selling cheeseburgers. And
Yes.
you tried to order a cheeseburger.
No, in the game, Mimir says you should take him
And
to the
Kratos
witch.
and the kid instantly shit all over that idea. And then the big compass point that tells you where to go next in the game pointed away from the witch's hut.
Mimir said to go to the witch. Mimir said to go to the witch, and the kid said, I don't need to. But the kid was obviously hurt. And Mimir said you should go to the witch. And
Baldur said you should go with him, and you punched him in the face. I want to buy that cheeseburger!
I disagree.
Hey, hello? Hey, hello?
Oh,
Great, you noticed. Now if there's something that
I agree with
noticed,
Jack
that'll
for
keep us-
once.
Keep your eyes open.
Listen, I understand this, and this could just be, obviously, Rich and I are coming at this from different perspectives. This could just be me.
I give this game 45 minutes. This is a game where you obviously have to pay attention to what is going on.
I've noticed
And
that.
you're paying attention to
Zero.
0%
I'm
of
paying
it.
attention to 0%.
0% of the
of it.
game.
We're gonna give this, a solid hour, maybe. Anyway, here's what I'll attribute this to, from my experiences, is just me as a parent.
Uh-huh.
And so, I really think that's what it boils down
Okay,
to.
see, it's not you as a parent.
Yeah.
It's Kratos as a parent.
Oh, no, but I'm saying from my perspective, the kid is sick, and even though the kid is saying, I'm sick. Yeah.
You are a good dad.
Well, I try to be. Yeah.
Kratos is not a good dad. He's out of his element.
Right, but Kratos as the main character of the narrative is still someone I'm supposed to project myself onto.
Like Bayonetta.
Like Bayonetta. like
You know
Like,
what? I can see that, Jack, with you. I can see that.
first of all, I got the legs to make it work. I do. I have dancer's legs. I can't help that about me. Second, in Bayonetta, you're supposed to be the badass witch who kicks everyone's ass. That's what you project yourself onto, right? And so
No, the game didn't tell Jack to go after the witch. The head on Kratos' ass said that. But the game, Kratos and the kid all said, no, we have to go to the compass point.
and I'm not discounting that point. I'm not discounting that, like, the game said to go somewhere else, but
All right, let's go on and miss all of these clues because we're talking about God of War.
Can I just like look at that? Like, it's obviously that. Can I go this way? No. What's that? Oh no, I already talked to you. Do I have to talk to? Oh, okay.
Now, if like Dishonored, the game had a pattern of letting you do things,
Dishonored, right? Dishonored has a pattern of letting you figure stuff out.
God of War
yourself.
did not have that pattern of letting you do things. God of War had the pattern of this is our experience. We've set up. Go through with it.
And I think that's a fair point. And this was me, figuring. Here's in games. We'll get to Pikachu in just a second. In games that are a little more linear but offer some choice, usually it's a stark A/B choice. Like, thinking of like BioShock.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Not a lot of choice in BioShock, but it has that illusion. So it has that A/B switch. And so to me, this was a clear A/B switch.
God of War didn't have any of that. It didn't have any of that ever.
It had open worldiness to it.
But not like a story A/B choice.
It had an open worldiness to it. It did have the go around wherever in the map that you wanted to.
All right. Well, I don't know why you would go to the witch's hut. I just have no idea why that would even cross somebody's mind.
Because Mimir said to. Mimir planted the idea in my head, and that's what it made it so clear to me.
Chad, I'm not arguing with a cat and losing. I am arguing, and we have hit a wall.
We have a disagreement,
and it's just not worth my time to bang my head against the wall because it's a wall.
We just have a simple disagreement, and that's fine. Yeah, I already. Okay. Oh, no, get it. Oh. Okay. End conversation.
That's not how you win arguments, Rich. Sometimes you can't win arguments. It's just going to be two people who say contrary things over and over again, and you get nowhere.
That's true. That's true. And this is a situation where I feel like it's very opinion based. So.
I'm just like the game hadn't done anything up until that point. Was like, you're in charge. Where do you want this story to go next? The game hadn't done any of that. It hadn't been going on.
Sure, but it did have a free roam element. Do you want?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? And so I assumed that this was buckled in with the free roam element.
All right. All right.
Because Mimir planted the idea.
Rich, please play this instead of Jack. Oh, fuck no.
You don't want to play the Pikachu?
No, I don't want to play Pikachu.
You don't want to play the Pikachu game? You don't want to play the Pikachu? Why can't I go? Why can't I go to the park? What? Dig. Oh. Okay, great. So what we learned is that
No, I would not accidentally stop on this 3DS, because It's custom modded.
This is
we
the custom modded 3DS that
so we can capture video from it.
that has the special out that we can capture video from. Right. This is one that Rich cannot mess with.
The one I inadvertently stole the cord to.
Yeah. That's right.
So I'm so sorry about that. I really thought we had another.
It's a pretty generic chord, so you would think that we would have another. Oh, what?
There has to be traces of the Apom with the necklace somewhere. Let's thoroughly investigate suspicious locations.
Okay, Pikachu. This is tutorial. This is what this is. So we're gonna try to barrel through the tutorial. Like, yes, I see the ketchup print here, and then I need to go over here and see the paint print.
Yes, let's skip over all the tutorial stuff.
I see it.
That
I know
sounds
it's
like
happening.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Rich, I'm pretty good at games. I understand how games work.
You went back to the witch's hut.
I think I have a pretty good understanding of how games work in general. You know. Something I did tell Rich, we were talking when we got here about games we do want to play. After editing, I did need a day just to not play anything, like just take a day of input, I actually might go back to God of War now that I'm done with the story.
Yeah.
Because I'm completely done with the story. And after the story, you can just go around and do all the side quests. Now that I'm done with the story, I think I might actually enjoy it.
Okay.
So I think I am going to go back to God of War 4. So I hope I wasn't too harsh on it. And it wasn't. Like, we talked very positively.
We brought up pluses and minuses.
We did.
Some things we vehemently disagreed about. Some things we just agreed about. But
that's true.
You thought it was more of a problem than I did.
Yeah. No, like I said, overall, I think we had a really...
Like, I'll totally agree with things like, yeah, I could use some enemy variety.
Right? Okay. But
And like NES style palette swapping
right
doesn't really constitute a new enemy.
I'm so glad I had footage of those the lava orc and the ice orc and also like the guardian to hell who's just a green orc. Like, come on.
You could have made some kind of new enemy for the hell boss. That would have been
That's the
nice.
hell boss. Give me a new enemy.
I will totally agree with you on shit like that.
Yeah. No, this was not a...
Like I said, that's the kind of thing like, it's an 8.5 instead of a 9.3.
Sure. 8.5.
Just pulling numbers out of my ass. I mean,
That's great.
It didn't kill the game.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. So what we've learned here is we have to talk to people, then find clues, then talk to people again.
Okay.
See, so now there's new options to talk to people about. We can speak with Frou-Frou, and we can ask about the ketchup. Because Pikachu here, Detective Pikachu, can speak to Pokemons. And she has Frou-Frou as a pet dog. That's great. This might be just a game I play on my own.
So did this kid not realize today that he could talk to Pokemons? Or is it just this one Pikachu?
He can't talk to other Pokemons. It's only this specific Pikachu.
This specific Pikachu, even.
This specific Pikachu is the only Pokemon that he understands. So Pikachu has to translate Pokemon to him, and he has to translate Pikachu to humans.
All right.
But, but by the way, this kid right now is an enemy of the state. As far as the world of Pokemon is concerned, because this kid can now now has the ability to communicate with any Pokemon anywhere.
How does it make him an enemy of the state, though?
In the world of Pokemon, industry thrives on the exploitation of these monsters. They make them fight. They use them as free labor. They exploit them all over the place. And all of a sudden, if this kid is like, no, all of these animals have complex thoughts and consciousness and are really intelligent beings, it would rock Pokemon society.
They wouldn't care.
You don't think?
No.
At that point?
No, they wouldn't care.
Not until the violent...
Not if they built all of their industry on it.
Then the violent uprising would happen?
It would take 400 years in the Civil War to clear up this problem.
And then still, things would be uneasy?
Look, Pokemon is not a happy-go-lucky world, man.
No, I don't think it is.
It's just not.
Okay, yeah, we know all this. Okay, great. Okay, talk to you. Ask about the paint. Yes, it was the Apom that had this paint. Great, yeah.
Well, I'm not familiar with Pokemon. Do they
Yeah.
do anything with them other than just collect them and force them to fight?
Oh, yeah, there's like peripheral Pokemon characters, like, for example, there's like the big, strong bodybuilder Pokemon, and they work for movers. Like, they move boxes.
And they don't get paid for this, presumably.
I assume they get food.
Okay.
Because they're animals. You know, Pokemon are animals.
Okay.
That's it. So, yeah, no, there's just Pokemon in different work sectors all throughout the Pokemon world.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to see the Pikachu power plant.
Right.
That's probably not a fun place to be.
Exactly. Just Pikachu's on a treadmill, like, terrible.
Do they need the treadmill? I thought they did electricity things.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
That'd be.
That's redundant.
I mean, it's just if you want to get that extra little bit more out of them.
I mean, as long as they're here, might as well pump, exercise them to get them stronger.
I just think they have them all in like a cramped cage that's lined with like a shag carpet.
Yeah. Well, then you want them to move around to generate that static.
Well, you have a rotating ceiling, like over them.
That's perfect.
Yeah, my phone's in some kind of position where it keeps getting.
Yeah. You keep asking.
I don't keep asking it anything. The button keeps getting pressed.
Okay, we're getting there. Let's go about ketchup. Yes, I know. The one had the ketchup. One went to the park. One went to the bank. We know this already. Great.
Oh, well, if we're not gonna read things, I'm just gonna get caught up on tips.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through this part so we can get to the good stuff.
All right. Slim Shazbot says, "Hey Jack,
Hey, Slim Shazbot.
noticed you're wearing a Fight Night shirt on the last Best of the Worst.
I was.
Super excited for that game and glad to see you're looking forward to it too.
I'm a Kickstarter backer of Fight Night, so I got the T-shirt because it looks cool. It's a for those who don't know, Fight Night as in like a Knight of the Round Table, is a first-person pixel art game where you play as a knight and you punch monsters.
Okay.
And it looks very interesting and very neat, but it's a first-person melee game where you just go around punch monsters, and it has a neat art style, so it looks good.
They have a way to go to sell me on that.
Huh?
They have ways to go to sell me on that.
Sure, I see. I could see that. Okay, can I go now? Oh. All right, looks like you've collected a good amount of information. It's
Went on
time
to say, play the latest build at PAX, and it was great.
Oh, well, there.
Finish the tip.
Finish the tip. Well, good, yeah. I'm excited for its release. I know. I think I got invited because I wanted the T-shirt because I thought it was a neat T-shirt design. I'm in the tier where I could play the beta if I wanted, but I said, I don't feel like it. I'll wait till it's done because I'm excited. for that
Doom,
one.
the original Doom, but you're punching monsters in a dungeon. No, I mean you optionally punch them, but really, who the fuck does that? You're shooting monsters in a dungeon.
Yes.
I'm less sold on first person melee, though Dishonored did it well. So
That's true.
we'll see.
Yes. Well, that's any game, right? Figure out where Apom went. The white.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a nice drawing. Very well done for a first try. So, just like in the diagram you've drawn, the path splits off at a certain point. Let's see. We have testimony that the A-bomb split up and fled down different paths. So then, in which direction...
Tell
the
Jack his
A-bomb
cat is
and the
beautiful.
necklace
Biscuit
went.
knows he is
If
beautiful.
we
And
were
by the way,
amateurs, this is where we quit. But of course we're not.
hold on. I need to figure out
Got the
how we do
crucial
this.
evidence, right? It's those marks that the tails made. Now, do you remember where you saw those marks?
Yeah, we saw this one. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I did it.
You've got a good memory, all right.
I did it.
If that's the case, we can pin down the whereabouts of the A-bomb with the necklace.
Okay.
And that's all because we've heard some certain testimony. All right,
Also, we
then,
saw
which bit of
the
testimony was it?
the prints. So Biscuit was so happy to be in the video. By the way, I set him up on the chair, gave him a little treat, and gave him a treat every once in a while, and he was so freak. Like if you notice in the video, his tail is wagging. He is just happy to be there. And Biscuit is less of a cat and more a hair beast because, like, if you notice that part of the video where I put him on his back so his belly is up, he just lays there. And, like, normal cats don't like to be on their back. They like to be on their feet. But if you pick him up and turn him upside down, he'll just lay there because he's a hair oaf.
Yeah.
And so it was beautiful. And so, yeah, I got about 15, 20 minutes of Biscuit footage. Just Biscuit. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. Okay, so you said that there. Yeah, that's right.
Now we should have our answer, right? Which way did the A-bomb run off to? This way or that?
The Apom with the ketchup went that way.
You
Come
got
on,
it.
guys.
Great job.
Next to the ketchup print. I understand this is the first case, but... Okay, great. Great, we did it.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah. Looks like the A-palm ran off that way.
Get that
So
cat
we're
on
gonna
Best of the
follow.
Worst. We wouldn't be able to.
We're
Rich
counting
is...
on
Well,
it.
no, my cat is hypoallergenic, so Rich could
All right, just leave it to
power
us.
through.
What are you trying to do? Show off for the girls?
No, of course not.
Jack, it's a kid's game. I
Whatever you
know.
need to do, my friend, I'm all for it. And it seems like you might be somewhat helpful on this case.
Are you saying you're a real detective?
I'm not just a detective. I'm a great detective. Detective Pikachu. Speaking of, what's your name?
I'm Tim. Tim Goodman.
Tim?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nice to meet you, Tim. Now, let's go find the A-bomb.
Right.
Night Rustic Dawn says, howdy, sexy faces. Big fan all the way from the United States of Sweden.
Yep.
Curious what you think about Star Wars Bounty Hunter lore. Story about clones that George Lucas made. No, only movies matter. I don't know anything about Bounty Hunter lore.
I also don't know anything about Bounty Hunter lore.
An A-palm.
Sorry.
Smells like a case. Now it's getting interesting.
Oh my god, he's dead!
Pikachu.
Just a berry. I don't see any wounds or anything. Just seems to be unconscious.
I don't see the necklace anywhere.
If we investigate why,
This is
it's unconscious,
horrible.
I
Look
bet
at
we'll
that.
Figure that out too.
That's a horrible image.
You know, it's great.
It's horrible. Was that about Star Wars? What? What was that question?
Star Wars Bounty Hunter lore. What do we think of it?
I felt like I had that was a starting off point of a conversation that I've completely lost, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. For us to pursue it this persistently, only to find that the necklace is gone, and the Apom is unconscious. Okay, Rich, we're gonna read now. Now we've started the game. We got a murdered Apom It's your Pikachu turn.
It's just like times like these, and we need to calmly sort out the situation. Why don't you open up your notes like you did there earlier, kid?
Okay. Case notes. All right, open. Find the necklace. Okay, no problem. Case notes. Draw a little picture of the ape palm here.
In a very short amount of time. Unfortunately, there have been some traces left behind, which means we'll need to investigate the scene.
What happens if I turn the 3D on? You guys see a difference?
They probably won't.
I don't think this game supports 3D.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not seeing a difference on the screen. Okay. We should investigate the scene. All right.
Look for traces of the incident by investigating the scene where it happened. In other words, this place.
You're so helpful, Pikachu. You say all the words all the time.
It's got a lot of fine scratches. Maybe it was knocked out in a quarrel with someone, like a fight or something.
Nope.
Holy fuck, he rolled over. Jesus Christ, oh wow.
What about this feather?
Feather, it looks like a piece of shit. Maybe the DS needs more resolutions to it. Some kind of cockroach looking thing? But no, hey, fine, it's a feather, whatever.
It's New York. There's cockroaches everywhere.
There's cockroaches everywhere in New York. Pokey City, I don't know what they call shit in this universe. Pokey Poke City in Pokey State.
That's pretty much, yeah, that's usually like they have a theme, like they're named after colors or flowers, like what is it? Blue Town. There's Blue Town. It's a deep red from the ketchup and berry.
Yeah, berry, right.
It's certainly not blood.
It's not blood, no, it's a spicy berry, so it doesn't seem like it would have been holding the berry to eat it. What?
That got added to the clue, you see. See, in this section of the game, Rich, I need to move my cursor around until a thing says it's a clue. Leaves!
Yeah, they're withered. Withered leaves. It seems like that grass that grows around here is what they do.
So then it should be very surprising that there are leaves next to where there's, leaves everywhere.
By Jiminy, that's a clue that the leaves are by the leaves that are everywhere.
But you did it. It's a soft drink can. Maybe the Apom was drinking it.
If anything, it seems like trash. It's empty. Perhaps it rolled here from that garbage can. Go over and look at the garbage can. Do you get it? You're gonna find more clues by that garbage can.
What?
I'm gonna spell it out for you, kid, because you looks dumb. You don't look like you knows too much.
A beat-up copy of today's morning paper?
Oh, details on ice-down highway incident. That's a tough read. Because it's ripped.
Are you saying it's garbage?
It's a newspaper. Nobody reads those. Yes, it's garbage. Then they have the internet webs. Isn't that what they use now?
All of them. All the webs, yes.
Signs of a quarrel. A lost necklace. It seems pretty certain that the Apom was attacked by someone or something.
But who?
Jesus Christ, I don't fucking know. We gotta go look at that garbage can. Maybe we'll find out.
Got it. No problem. We'll start with the unconscious ape. Wait, no, I already did that. Oh.
All right. First issue at hand is who or what could have attacked the Apom. Whoever did that probably has the necklace, you see? When you investigated the scene, did you happen to find any potential clues to the culprit?
He was beaten into some leaves and some newspapers and fell into a berry. He had a berry in his hand, to be fair.
Uh-huh. The trash can nearby is tipped over. It could have fallen over when the Apom was attacked. It's like a berry from that tree over there. So I guess it's possible that Apom was trying to take out its opponent with the berry. Or perhaps there could be some other reason for it. huh? I'd like to say you noticed something interesting, but I'm afraid that I can't. Just the leaves by themselves are a weak clue.
Well, I don't care about any of these clues.
So, what about the black feather? This is just a theory. Maybe Apom was climbing the tree and got
This
attacked
game is
by
for
the owner of
babies.
the black
You
feather.
know, it's easing us into it and
Does the feather cult
easing us.
characteristic of the culprit? Yes, no doubt about it. This feather is from a Pokemon. Here's
Well,
what we
every
should
animal in this is a
do. Go
Pokemon,
around the
so
park. We'll search for who
duh.
this feather
feather
belongs
came
to.
from an animal. Yes.
That will be the first step in our
Rich, do you watch any other Twitch
investigation. When you see
streams?
Pokemon with feathers, be sure
Oh,
to check.
rarely.
All right, that's fair.
Okay.
Me as well,
Keep going.
rarely. I just saw the
Sure
question
you
in the
keep
chat.
up.
Tune to Grand Pooh Bear every now and then.
Okay.
Carl Sagan 42.
Okay.
He's on very rarely though.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll catch a stream here or there just by people or I've started having up and on in the background some art streams, some like
Yeah.
people painting streams, some people doing Photoshop work, and it's just like it is just nice just to see someone create something in the background. That's always nice. That's good. I don't often have a chance to have like just noise in the background, but that's nice. Who is the owner of the black feather?
Hey, Tim. Tim.
What? Yeah, I know. I'm looking for a garbage can. Because I obviously have to find a garbage can. There's a garbage can. Boom. It's empty, Rich.
So much for clues.
Oh. Who dat? The Apom was just in a quarrel by the tree over there. Has he calmed down? Yeah. Oh, good. I was scared, so I didn't want to get too close. Now I can do my job. Oh, yeah, it can be dangerous to be in the middle of a fight. So is Apom fighting with another Pokemon? Did you see anything? Sorry, but I don't know. I kept my distance. Bird Pokemon. Tell us about bird Pokemon in the park. There are 4 kinds. The park is divided into 3 areas, and each area has a different assortment of bird Pokemon living in it. Oh, fuck. Bird Pokemon in the fountain area. We have Piddoves. What are Piddoves? Cafe area. Talo is in the cafe area.
Which is completely checked out. Look, I'm keeping an eye on you guys.
Yeah. Just asking her all the questions. All right, great. We did it. What about you? What about you, dumpster? Nope. Apom's just dead. Just sitting there dead.
They actually
Like-
say it's dead.
No. They go out of their way, in fact, to say he's not dead. But
Okay.
just look at that imagery.
He's not moving at all.
Right. I think in the close-up, he might have been breathing.
There's no ambulances coming.
Right? No Nurse Joy to save the day. Hey, dude. The guy says I'm busy, and so now we're saying, like, what are you busy with? Help me out with my case. Oh.
So he's looking for a pen?
He's looking for a pen.
Is the feather a pen? Unlikely.
There's no... I don't think there-
Okay. Okay, you can't show him.
Well, here, hold on. Maybe I could... No, I don't think I can, like, give him a thing.
Okay. Crimsomniac
I
says,
don't think.
elderly men.
Elderly... is that us?
I'm assuming. I've watched these streams since the summer before college. we are elderly, but
I'm not. We're not elderly.
We're fucking middle aged, Jack.
I'll take middle age.
This is stone's throw away from elderly, Jack. This weekend is graduation. Ready for home yet? But seriously, thanks for all the fun streams. Clinical depression and laughs. You're welcome. Sari Chen says, hi guys. Finally able to catch a stream. Just stopped by to say, I am totally okay with this. Pikachu Rich is canon.
Pikachu Rich.
Thank yous. Child of Furniture says, Rich, come up with the dumbest name for a Pokemon that you can. Ukachu.
Ukachu.
Jack, have you seen Why Don't You Play in Hell? It's a fun Japanese action movie filled with gore and the magic of movie making.
No. I love the title, though. I love the title.
Okay.
You know what I was thinking with all the craziness news that was breaking last week? You know what I was thinking would be a really great title for a movie? Cocaine Mitch.
Cocaine Mitch?
Yeah. Wouldn't you watch a movie called Cocaine Mitch? There was that fringe candidate who was running for like governor of a state, and he started going after Mitch McConnell, calling him Cocaine Mitch.
Okay.
In his campaign ads, and like I heard that name and I was like, I would definitely watch a movie called Cocaine Mitch. You don't think?
No, that's not doing it for me.
I think I definitely would. So here in my head, here's what Cocaine Mitch would be about. It would be very similar to the Crank series, specifically Crank 2 High Voltage, in which someone has to continually do more and more cocaine to like finish their crime spree or their heist. So Cocaine Mitch. What was that movie called? What was it called?
Why Don't You Play in Hell?
Why Don't You Play in Hell? Great.
Don Beveridge says, you tell the crew to push the Whopper button.
Do it.
Proustink says, the biscuit cam was borderline experimental, and it paid off.
Great.
Universal acclaim. Congrats, boys.
I'm glad you liked it.
Rich, have you still not seen The Godfather? Watch it. I still haven't. I'm sorry.
You have not seen The Godfather.
I know. I'm a horrible person. A horrible, mean, uncaring person.
No, you know, that's just that's a norm.
Sari Chen says, with that being said, you're going to hate trying to play this game on the stream.
Yep.
My obligatory shameless mention of Phoenix right here.
Yeah, I will hate playing it on stream. I do hate playing it on stream already.
I blame you for speeding through it.
What do you mean?
I was all set to like read shit, and then you just wanted to skip. You got right into skip mode.
I did. It's probably my fault. Watch me go like that. And I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I hate this already. Maps. Yeah, let's move maps.
All right, at what point do you think we should just do something else then?
Maybe when we're like an hour in, because then that's a nice.
All right.
That's a nice.
All right.
On
All right.
YouTube. Oh, good. Here's the cafe.
In theory,
Yeah.
I mean, I've already done it on my own, but it lets you replay them. I could do the hard trial of the sword.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you beat it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. First.
The hard. No, you saw me get my ass kicked in the middle trials.
Yeah.
Hard trials. It only took me 2 tries.
Really? That's great.
Just the wind section was throwing me for a loop.
Sure.
I couldn't handle it. I kept letting good weapons fall off the edge. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you could attempt the one-hit obliterator challenge.
Yeah, I think I have a different file. I could try that.
Do you have all the divine beasts?
on another file.
Oh, not on this file. Oh, okay. Well,
I stopped playing so I could play the emulated version.
have you been seeing? Speaking of the emulated version of Breath of the Wild, have you been seeing all of the Play as Zelda mods?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They've been hitting the regular news cycles, just like, look at these amazing Zelda mods. They did
The Play as Linkle mod's already done.
yeah. And now the
So-
Play as Zelda, but like the Zelda mods have like their own voice their own voice cues, like detailed animations. I'm very jealous.
I'm gonna turn the sound down even more because
Yeah.
people don't like. Unless you could turn the music off. People are complaining about the music.
It's very repetitive. Okay. I don't know if that's an option.
Pro Ostink says, also, what is the best American science fiction film ever made? I go 2001: A Space Odyssey with original Planet of the Apes and Terminator close behind, since I see Alien as more horror than sci-fi. Well, does this have to be cerebral? Because, I mean, RoboCop's pretty fucking awesome. I love Total Recall.
I'd put RoboCop above Total Recall, but what was the question?
If you replace Arnold Schwarzenegger with Harrison Ford, you've got yourself a far more cerebral film. The reason Total Recall is hard to take seriously is because Arnold is a cartoon character, and of course he's a secret agent. But if you get somebody who's plausibly just a normal schlub, like Harrison Ford rides the line. Harrison Ford is perfect.
Yeah.
You can buy that Harrison Ford. He could either be a normal dude
Yeah.
or a super secret agent. And then it's a bit more of a question.
Okay, sure. I'm
Harrison
with
Ford, just casting Harrison Ford alone makes Total Recall 70% more cerebral.
you. Well, and then you'd actually have like a real actor
You'd have a real actor,
who could
yes.
handle a range of emotions beyond screaming. Yeah.
Originally, it was Patrick Swayze. That's not a bad choice either.
Yeah, that could have worked.
But Schwarzenegger, total cartoon character.
And it's fun. I'm not hating on Total Recall, by the way, because it's fun. But
Fucking Dark City is great. If you want something that's a little bit more cerebral,
they're asking for cerebral sci-fi or what?
that's the question. I'm saying if you want like sci-fi can be schlocky, like that's where you get your RoboCop.
Oh,
RoboCop
yeah.
is great.
RoboCop is great.
I don't know how well most people would think it aged, but I've always been fond of Logan's Run.
Logan's Run is fantastic.
Isn't it?
What a fantastic sci-fi movie.
Logan's Run takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, but humanity has survived because there's some people who like they're in like a big shelter. This big fancy shelter. It's like a little mini paradise under a dome. But they're able to maintain this paradise and manage resources by killing people when you turn 30. Once you turn 30, you are put to death.
Yes. For anyone, you guys probably know like the imagery of Logan's Run, even if you haven't seen it. It's the one where they have the crystal in their
Yeah.
hand, and when their crystal beeps, it's time for them
Because
to.
they've turned 30.
They've turned 30, but they're unaware that they die. Is that it? Like they get like
they make some ceremony out of it, like rebirth.
right.
I forget what they actually call it. Renewal or something they call it.
Ooh, I think that's it. That
It's some
sounds right.
ceremony where they get dressed up and the thing comes down and zaps them all.
Yes. And so it follows our hero who is kind of gliding along in life, and just
Well, our hero hunts down the people who try to run, who try to flee when they turn 30. They try to escape, and his job is to hunt them down and murder them.
is that it?
Yeah,
Oh man, it's been
he's
a
a
while.
Sandman. He puts them to sleep.
Fucking love Logan's Run. It's great. It's a great movie. Like one of the first scenes in the movie is he just orders up a girl because they live in a utopia where all of their needs are met all the time. They just have a service where it's like, I want to fuck someone, and
They predicted Tinder.
They,
It's what it is. It's
that's exactly what it is. And so he's like, I want to fuck someone, her, and then And then some lady gets teleported to his room, and she's like, nah, I don't feel like fucking. He's like, well, then why are you on the teleporter? Why are you on the Fuckotron 8000? And they get into a whole like morality argument. He's just like, I was just looking to fuck someone, lady. It's great. And then like you kind of reach a point in the movie where you think it's legitimately going to end, but it's only a half hour in, and a whole nother movie starts that's equally great.
Logan's Run is great.
Yes, Logan's Run. I need to rewatch Logan's Run.
There is no sanctuary. No sanctuary. And if you're horribly confused right now, you haven't seen Logan's Run. But...
The Fucktron 8000. Yes, the Fuckotron 8000. That's patent pending. They did. That was exactly Tinder. I wonder if we look back at Logan's Run, do you think that he swiped?
Like they ripped that off?
Like he's like,
like they got the idea?
No, not that one. I wonder, because I think he goes through a couple of them, right? He goes through a couple.
So. I think so, yeah.
I don't feel like fucking that. I don't feel like fucking that. I wonder. The fuck is this kid doing? I don't know. I'm done. I give up.
All right.
I give up. We'll find something else to play because I can't do this. I can't do this end stream. This is too much. This is too much. Goodbye.
Margaret Mead says, you guys need to read audiobooks. I would buy the shit out of them. All right. I can barely talk, let alone read. Can you imagine me trying to read somebody's writing and it would just be all fucked up?
Oh, if you recorded
If
an
I tried to
audiobook?
record an audiobook,
Sure.
it would not work.
I almost did record an audiobook recently, but stuff got in the way.
Oh, yeah?
Just timing and, like the medication thing was going on, and I just completely ran out of time and motivation. But I came very close to doing someone's audiobook.
Okay.
It is something I would be interested in eventually.
All right, so we're done with this.